My PS Vita won't read my memory card.
I assume you put the card in the right way.
Of course I did.
I've read that you can get all kinds of errors if you put in a new PS Vita card when the system is still on.
I know not to do that. If you put in or take out a PS Vita card when the system is on, you could mess up the data on it.
Yes, and that's assuming you didn't manage to kill it from ESD shock.
ESD is short for electrostatic discharge, but short of messing with the memory card while literally shuffling around the house or holding on to other wires, I can't see how that caused this.
Putting in an upgraded memory card that isn't compatible with the PS Vita will cause the device to report it can't detect it.
It is supposed to be a PlayStation Vita memory card.
Reboot the device just in case it needs a reboot and system re-initialization to read it.
If just rebooting it fixed it, I wouldn't be asking for your help.
I've heard of people turning it off, taking out the memory card, plugging the memory card in and hold it in while turning it on. You may see a warning or notice updating database.
Then what should I do?
Once it is done updating the database, let go of the memory card and reboot, if it had errors.
Of course there's a reboot in there, though that may not fix anything.
Then try to download something new to see if the memory card works. And delete content and games you don't want, to make sure there's room to do things.
That's half the reason people have to upgrade memory cards to begin with, because the memory cards that come with the PS Vita have a fraction of the memory of the new ones.
You need to make sure the new card is plugged in properly, and the connections aren't damaged.
This isn't like putting in a scratched gaming disc and wondering why you get a disc read error.
The spring mount in the memory slot may be damaged or worn, which would explain why holding it in may get it to read, whereas simply putting it in didn't.
At which point, I need a hardware repair.
Or see if you can get the memory card to be read and keep going, before you assume it needs repair.
Or try someone else's memory card and test it to see if the problem is my device or my memory card.
If the other person's card gets it to work, go to Settings, Start, System Information to see if the system software needs to be updated.
I wonder if it is a settings issue.
I know gaming discs for other gaming regions won't always work in your Sony PlayStation, but I've never heard of something similar for memory cards.
Then again, the PlayStation Vita only works with their memory cards, so it may be universal.
If someone else has a working memory card you can use, format it to be able to use it for yourself.
Or I need to send it in for service.
At least now you know everything to do short of that.